Hello student, welcome to Anu's classes. In my last video, I have discussed about the botany part of the biology question paper of 2016. And today in this video, I am going to discuss about the zoology part of the same paper. So now come to the questions. So first question has come as fill in the blanks and it is carrying 5 marks. So first the dash chambered heart is found in amphibian. You know the answer, it is 3 chambered. So in the heart of amphibian, it has 3 chambered. Then water vascular system is a distinctive feature of dash. It means its answer should be actinoderms. Actinoderms example is starfish or sea cucumber. So sometimes question may come, what type means water vascular system is found in which type of animal, and there are 4 or 5 options will be given. Then you have to tick starfish or sea cucumber. Then third question, meiosis is also called as dash division, and their answer should be reduction division. Why it is called reduction division? Since in meiosis the number of chromosome become reduced to half. In offspring means the number of chromosome is reduced to half during the division, and that's why it is known as reduction division. Third question, the protein found in milk is then casein and whey protein. And third option is this was the link between the reptile and bird. The answer should be Archaeopteryx. It means this Archaeopteryx has some character of reptiles and some of bird. It means it indicates that it is the link between the reptiles and the bird. Now come to the second question. Second question is there you have to answer for any 4. First question is what is differodent dentation. It means it is a type of dentation, means arrangement of teeth in which 2 successive set of teeth are developed during the lifetime of an organism. Means in this type of arrangement, 2 different type of teeth means set of teeth are present in the organism. For example is human. So in human beings, first the milk teeth was grow, then after the milk teeth, then the permanent teeth will grow. Next question is what is heparin? It is an anticoagulant. Anticoagulant means what? It prevents the clotting of the blood, and it is secreted by what? It is secreted by liver. A small amount is also produced by basophils and mast cells, and it is known to prevent the coagulation of blood, and so is able to prevent the clotting formation of blood in the blood vessel. Next question is which is the largest part of brain? So answer is cerebrum. So for 1 mark question, you just draw the answer. Here I am just showing you the just a minute. Here I am just showing the diagram so that you can easily understand. No, for 1 mark, no need to draw the diagram. So look, in the heart, it has 3 parts. First part is called cerebrum. Second is called cerebellum, and third one is called brainstem. And brainstem has 2 parts. One is called pons, one is called medulla. And out of these 3 parts, this violet part is brainstem, this green part is cerebellum, and this cream part is called cerebrum. So cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. Next, what is gastrin? It is a peptide hormone that stimulates the secretion of gastric acid by parietal cell of the stomach and gastric motility. So you take the screenshot and then you read from the screenshot. And what is next question? What is Gland? This is a very important question. So what is Gland? It is found, and where it is found? It is found in cephalopoda and located between the gills of the organism. And what is the function? Means this gland release a ink-like compound in the water and which help the organism to move away from the predators. And since this gland secrete a dark compound like ink-like compound, that's why it is known as gland. And it is generally found in the octopus, and which is a escape mechanism. So question may come also, which gland help in the escape mechanism of octopus? Then you have to write gland. Next, what is hirudin? So it is a naturally occurring peptide in the salivary gland of blood-sucking lead that has a blood anticoagulating property. Next question, write difference between the following. Any 2 you have to write answer, and it is carrying 2 marks. First one is cytokinesis and cardiogenesis. So what is the answer? You know, in cell division, this question has come from cell division. Cytokinesis means division of cyto means cytoplasm. Karyo means division of nucleus. So cytokinesis is divided of cytoplasm in a cell. Karyokinesis is the division of nucleus of a cell. Then cytokinesis occur at the end of the M phase. During M phase, the cell division takes place. And after the division of the nucleus, since the cytoplasm is divided, that's why cytokinesis comes after the M phase. And karyokinesis occur in the M phase. Since it is carrying 2 marks, so 2 difference will be sufficient. Next, axon and dendrite. So axon and dendrite are the part of neuron, and these are the difference. And with this diagram also there, if 2 marks come, only write the difference. But if question come, suppose question come, what is axon, what is dendrite, and it is carrying 3 marks, then with this point you have to draw the diagram also. Next, go for the next question, that is endocrine and exocrine gland. So endocrine gland means these are ductless gland, means no duct is present. Exocrine means these are duct gland. Then this secrete hormone, this secrete enzyme and other substances like sweat and oil. Hormones are secreted directly into the blood, and they secrete substances directly at the targeted site. So these are the 3 points. Next, come to the question number 4. Each question is carrying 3 marks. First question is why amoeba is called immortal. Then you have to write there is no natural death of amoeba, as because of asexual reproduction, the body of the parent cell is divided into 2 daughter cells. So no practical death of amoeba. That IO and here is spelling mistake, here this should be off. So since the parent cell is suppose this is the parent cell, it is divided and finally it is divided into 2 cells. So again this cell will divide and it is give rise to 2 cells, it divide and give rise to 2 cells. So no death of the parent cell. That's why amoeba is called immortal. Just a minute. Yeah, next come to the next question. Write the function of vasopressin hormone. So it is known as also antidiuretic hormone also, ADH. Short form is, and these are the functions. So you take the screenshot. Next, why villi are present only in intestine, not in the stomach? So in stomach, the digestion process is going on, and but in intestine, the digestion process will be completely over. So the maximum absorption function takes place in intestine. So the area of the intestine should be more than the area of the stomach. So during the presence of the villi, the absorption area of the intestine become more, and since the absorption process mainly takes place in intestine, that's why villi are present only in intestine, not in the stomach, and that is written here. Villi are present in small intestine to increase the surface area of the absorption. Since in the stomach, the digestion is yet to completed, there is no point of absorption, so no villi is present in stomach, while in small intestine, digestion is complete and the absorption is therefore maximum. And for the maximum absorption, maximum area should be there, and that's why villi is present in the intestine, because during the time of absorption, due to the presence of villi, the absorption area will be increased. The next question, write the significance of meiosis. So this is the induce some genetic variation. So in meiosis cell division, since crossing over takes place, crossing over means what? Crossing over means the exchange of chromosome, sister chromatins, part of sister chromatins takes place. As a result, some variation are seen in the meiosis. And these are the other significance. Each haploid gamete carry only 1 gene from a particular character. Crossing over led to new combination of the gene and independent assortment of the chromosome, mix up combination of chromosomes. So these are the significant. So if 4 mark question come, you have to, or 3 mark, you have to write all these 5 points. But if 2 marks question come, you just write 2 or 3 points. Next, why spleen is called graveyard of RBC? So these are the reason, because after the lifespan, means RBC has 100 to 120 days of lifespan, and after that this RBC is divided or trapped and break into small fragment by this spleen. That's why it is known as graveyard of RBC. And if you need brief explanation, I have already explained about this in my blood video. So you go through that video for brief explanation. Next. Write short notes on any two primates. First one is primates, and each question is carrying 3 marks. So primates means, suppose human beings, means these primates are different from other mammals because these have some special characters, suppose relatively large complex brain, forward facing eyes, grasping hand, etc. And in the primates, order primates is an order, and under this more than 300 species are included. Example, human, gorillas, etc. The next question, phagocytosis. What is phagocytosis? So phagocytosis is the process by which a cell uses plasma membrane to engulf a large particle, giving rise to an internal compartment called a phagosome. So this is suppose structure. So this is a particle. So to engulf this particle, some finger-like structure are formed from the cell membrane and then also plasma membrane, and then it make a compartment which is known as phagosome. And then after that, this phagosome mix with the lysosome and it form a phagolysosome, and then it absorb the particle, and then the soluble debris are excreted from the body. So this process is called phagocytosis, and this is found in the case of amoeba. Then cutaneous respiration. So cutaneous respiration means the respiration where gas exchanges takes place across the skin or outer integument of an organism. For example, in case of amphibian, this type of respiration is seen. So look, carbon dioxide and oxygen exchange takes place through the skin. That's why it is called cutaneous respiration. Next, blood coagulation. So it is a process in which blood changes from a free-flowing liquid to a semi-solid gel. Tiny cells in the blood cells called the platelets come together and form that is known as fibrin clot, and this clot act like a match to stop the bleeding. So these are the platelets, and these platelets come, and this is the injured portion, and there they make a network-like structure, and as a result they clot the blood. And for this answer also, for brief description, you go through my video in the blood. Next is nephron. It is the functional unit of kidney and the structure that actually produces urine in the process of removing waste and excess substances from the blood. And this is the structure of nephron. So this diagram is also very important. Sometimes only diagram will come, so you remember the diagram. Next, what is hormones? And write the chemical nature of hormone. Mention the 4 important functions of thyroxine hormone. So as it is respiration, for hormone also, if question come in zoology section, you have to write about this animal hormone, and if question come in the botany section, then you have to write about the plant hormone. So don't confuse it. The answer will be dependent on which section question has come. Here it is come in zoology section, so you have to write about the animal hormone. So hormone are non-nutrient chemical which act as an intercellular messenger and are produced in trace amount. Trace amount means small amount. And according to the chemical nature of hormone, it are divided into 5 types. Means it has steroid hormone, proteinase hormone, amino acid derivatives, peptide hormone. So example and definition all are given here. These are the chemical nature of hormone. Next, what does thyroxine hormone function? So these are the function. Means thyroxine hormone has many function. In liver, it increases the release of cholesterol. In digestive system, its secretion of digestive juice is an skeletal and cardiac muscle, promote the normal development, tone and function, the nervous system, then reproductive system, then skin. So these are the different function. If 2 marks question come, because in this question also about the function of thyroxine, look in the marking pattern, 2 marks is given. So for 2 marks, no need to write all the point, you can write 3 points. I have given you all the point. Because if question come 3 mark or 4 mark, then you have to write all the point. Next, what is nervous system? Draw a label diagram of neuron and write the function of autonomic nervous system. So it is the major controlling, regulatory and communicating system in the body. And this is the structure of a neuron where axon and dendrite is there. Then autonomic nervous system, short form is ANS. So these are the function of autonomic nervous system. It is the part of peripheral nervous system. It composed of nerves, ganglia, and plexuses coordinates the function of internal organs of the body. It regulates the respiration, circulatory, digestion, metabolism, reproduction, and many of the other function of the body. Means it regulates the function which are automatically done that That's why it is known as autonomic nervous system. These functions are also maintained by the system during sleep and general anesthesia. Hence, term autonomic nervous system is given. So this question may come, why autonomic nervous system is called like that? Then you have to write this last point. Then what is respiration? Here also, if the respiration come in zoology section, you have to write about the animal respiration. But if question come, what is respiration in botany section, then you have to write about the respiration of the botany part. Not then you have to write that answer. So the process of getting oxygen into the body and releasing carbon dioxide is called respiration. Name the different part of human respiratory system. 2 marks is given. 1 mark is for the name, 1 mark is for the drawing. So this is the drawing. What are the name? Nose, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, left bronchus, left lungs, bronchial cell alveoli, right bronchus, right lungs, and diaphragm. And next, last part of the question, diaphragm function of in breathing. So here, these are the for inhalation, you have to write this point. For exhalation, you have to write this point. No need to draw the diagram. So you just write the point. A diagram I have shown you just for so that you can easily or clearly understand the mechanism. Then last question is, what is bile? How bile pigments are formed? Write the role of bile in digestion. So bile is a digestive fluid produced by the liver and stored in gallbladder. So this is for 1 mark. Then how bile pigments are formed for 2 mark. That's why you have to explain everything. Means bile pigments are formed by the decomposition of how and where it is formed. It is formed in the liver. Then last one is role of bile in digestion. Bile break down the fats into fatty acid and where it can be taken into the body by the digestive tract. So this is the answer of the bile and how bile is formed and role of bile in the digestion. So these are the questions of the year 2016. In my next video, I am going to discuss about the question of the 2018. Next video, I am going to discuss about the botany part, and then I am going to discuss about the zoology part of the 2018. When you go through this video, you take the screenshot, then you read from there. Okay, thank you.